Maria Antonia Ferdinanda of Spain was an Infanta of Spain and the youngest daughter of Philip V of Spain and Elisabeth Farnese. She was the wife of Victor Amadeus III of Sardinia, whom she married in 1750. She was the mother of the last three mainline kings of Sardinia. Early years. She was born at the Royal Alcazar of Seville in Seville and was the youngest daughter of Philip V of Spain and of his wife Elisabeth Farnese. She was born in Seville during the signing of the Treaty of Seville, which ended the Anglo-Spanish War. She spent her infancy in the city of her birth before moving to Madrid in 1733. She was baptized with the names Maria Antonia along with Fernanda in honor of her half-brother, then the heir to the throne. Variations in her name range from Antonia Ferdinanda and Antonieta Ferdinanda. As a daughter of the King of Spain, she held the title of Infanta of Spain and style of Royal Highness. In a double marriage plan, she would marry Louis, Dauphin of France, and her brother Infante Philip would marry the Dauphin's sister Louise Elisabeth of France. Her mother consented to the latter union but insisted on waiting for Maria Antonia Ferdinanda to reach a more mature age. The Infanta's hand was also sought by the Electoral Prince of Saxony. The marriage between Infante Philip and Louise Elisabeth occurred in 1739, and eventually her older sister Infanta Maria Theresa Raffaella married the Dauphin in 1745. However, upon the death of Maria Theresa Raffaella in 1746, Ferdinand VI tried to engage Maria Antonia Fernandina to the Dauphin, but the idea was snubbed by Louis XV as incest. Instead he chose Maria Josepha of Saxony, Duchess of Savoy. Having married by proxy in Madrid on 12 April 1750, she was married in person at OULX on 31 May 1750 to Victor Amadeus, Duke of Savoy, the eldest son of Charles Emmanuel III of Sardinia and his late wife Polyxena of Hesse-Rotenburg. The marriage had been arranged by Maria Antonia Ferdinanda's half-brother, Ferdinand VI, and was used to strengthen relations between Madrid and Turin as the two courts had fought on opposing sides during the War of the Austrian Succession. The Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle ended the war. As a wedding gift, the apartments of the new Duchesses of Savoy at the Royal Palace of Turin were remodeled by the architect Benedetto Alfieri. Maria Antonia Ferdinanda was given a dowry of 3,500,000 Piedmontese liras as well as Spanish possessions in Milan. In Italy she was known as Maria Antonietta Ferdinanda. Operas by Baldassare Galuppi were specially composed for her marriage to the Duke of Savoy. The match was seen as unpopular, but the two remained close until her death. From marriage until her husband's accession, she was styled as the Duchess of Savoy. The couple surrounded themselves with modern thinkers and various politicians. The First Lady of the land, she brought a rigid etiquette from her native Spain to the court of Savoy. She was very religious and was said to have a cold, shy personality. She was the mother of 12 children, 3 of whom died in infancy. 2 of her children had progeny through her son Victor Emmanuel I and daughter Maria Theresa of Savoy. She is a double ancestress of Queen Anne of Romania as well as the pretending Duke of Parma, Emperor of Austria and reigning Grand Duke of Luxembourg, Queen of Sardinia. At the death of her father-in-law Charles Emmanuel III of Sardinia in 1773, her husband succeeded him as Victor Amadeus III. She was the first Queen of Sardinia in over 30 years since the death of Elisabeth Therese of Lorraine in 1741. Her oldest son Charles Emmanuel, Prince of Piedmont, married Marie Clotilde of France, sister of Louis XVI in 1773. Marie Clotilde and Maria Antonia Ferdinanda would become very close. Queen Maria Antonia Ferdinanda died in September 1785 at the castle of Moncalieri. She was buried at the Royal Basilica of Superga. Her husband outlived her by 11 years. Issue: Charles Emmanuel IV of Sardinia married Princess Marie Clotilde of France in 1773. No issue: Maria Elisabeth Carlotta of Savoy died in infancy. Maria Giuseppina of Savoy married Louis Xavier, Count of Provence in 1771. No issue: Amadeus Alexander of Savoy died in infancy. Maria Theresa of Savoy married Charles, Count of Artois in 1773. Had issue: Maria Anna of Savoy married Prince Benedetto of Savoy in 1775. No issue: Victor Emmanuel I of Sardinia married Archduchess Maria Theresa of Austria-Este in 1789. Had issue: Maria Cristina Ferdinanda of Savoy died in infancy. Maurizio of Savoy died unmarried of malaria. Maria Carolina of Savoy married Antony, Electoral Prince of Saxony in 1781. No issue: Charles Felix of Sardinia married Princess Maria Cristina of Naples and Sicily in 1807. No issue: Giuseppe of Savoy died unmarried of malaria. Ancestors, titles and styles. The 17th of November 1729 to 31 May 1750, Her Royal Highness the Infanta Doña Maria Antonia Ferdinanda of Spain. The 31st of May 1750 to 20 February 1773, Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Savoy. The 20th of February 1773 to 19 September 1785, Her Majesty the Queen of Sardinia.